why blacks like to claim victim status. Alright. The definition of races is, well, given same by blacks most of the time, is that only way you can be racist, you got to have an institution. And if you don't have an institution, it means that you don't have the power to be racist. So without an institution, you can't be racist, because you don't have the power to hold anybody back, to oppress someone. Alright. The only way that you can keep saying that is you got to make sure that blacks don't rise up, gain enough power, develop an institution, and to become racist. So that's why, if you notice, as soon as blacks gain power, there's always going to be somebody that comes along to make sure we don't gain power. So if you look at Oprah, she has power. She also has institutions. She has a company. So she can actually be racist, because she can hire blacks or not hire blacks. So she actually has an institution to make sure she can actually oppress blacks with her institution, meaning her corporation. So she can be racist because she has the power to oppress blacks. Now, if you notice, when she first started her company, she was actually losing money, and a lot of her sponsors she had on her old show, they wouldn't sponsor her no more. So she had to use her own money. And I don't know, did black people help her out? Maybe they did. I don't know what they did. But the only way she was able to fund her company is she had to do it herself. She had to pull herself up and support her and use her own money, and probably she had to get some investments, and that's how she able to make money. And now her company makes money, and she had to do it on her own. And now Tyler Perry also has an institution. And we already know what happened, what blacks did to Tyler Perry. But it's kind of funny, because now that Oprah's network is doing well, that's the thing. Like, as blacks, we don't support you until you become successful. And when we become successful, then all of a sudden we act like we supported you the whole time. So, the reason why blacks don't like Oprah, Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, is because now that you have an institution and corporation, you have power to be racist. That's why every time blacks succeed, we blacks try to do everything to shut them down, because they don't want them to have power, because as soon as we have power, we have a power to be racist. And that happens a lot. I mean, you can see it in the conscious community. Every time the guys in the conscious community become successful, we want to do everything we got to do to shut them down. Because if the reason why blacks don't want the power is because now you're going to have the responsibility. So every time you do something racist, you can just say, well, we don't have an institution to be racist. We can't oppress blacks because we have no power to oppress blacks. So blacks have to keep making sure that we have no institution, we have no money, we have no power to be racist. We have to make sure. So every time blacks rise up, there's going to be another black shutting them down to make sure they can't eat, making sure they can't succeed. Because this victim thing is great for blacks, because every time we do something racist, every time we say something racist, every time we do something racist, we can say, well, we don't have the power to be racist because we don't have no institution. So we have to make sure we have no institution. We have to make sure we have no corporation. We have to make sure we have no power so we can be racist.